What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do these 10,000 steps. It continues on. Cross the street right quick. Let me get over here because here comes a car. Let's talk about vacations. Man, I'm seeing different studies. I'm seeing different videos about, the economy, the state of it, how people broke, but they still going on vacations. How does that work? Are y'all going on vacation? Have y'all been on vacation this year? It's September. Have y'all went on a vacation? Did y'all leave town and go to Miami or Vegas or LA, Atlanta, whatever, for a vacation this year? I'm seeing that not only were people planning on going on vacation this year, but they were intending to go into debt in order to take said vacation. Now, I don't know how that would make sense to somebody, but here we are. People are going into debt to go on vacations. That's some wild YOLO stuff, man. People who don't even have $1,000 in their savings account. All right. People don't even have $1,000 in their savings account. This is what the data says. Most people do not have that. They cannot afford $1,000 emergency surprise expense. But they going on vacations, man. What's up with that? People are going into debt to go on vacation. What's up with that? You have people right now who they are putting the vacation on their credit card that they're then going to have to pay down and, pay interest on that. So they're going to pay. Ultimately, some of these people are going to pay for the vacation twice. Whatever it was, however much it cost them, they're going to end up paying for the vacation twice. So you got people that are already charging the vacation on cars that they already have. But then you got people who, the cars they already have are already maxed out. They can't put a vacation on it. Right? They cannot put a vacation on the car. So they are opening new credit cards in order to make the vacation happen. This is crazy behavior, y'all. This is just, if you got to do all this for the vacation, you can't afford to go. I'm sorry to tell you, this is not your life. You cannot afford to go. If you are that hard up to where you have to open up new lines of credit, all right, it already would be bad enough for you running up what you already have, but you got to open up new ones to fund this trip to Disney World. This is just more of that crazy stuff I be telling y'all about, man, about people living beyond their means and making poor financial decisions. They're spending money they don't have. Whatever trip it is, I'm gonna turn down this way. Camera gonna be facing this way like this angle because the sun's behind me. I'll put it back in front of me when I get some more shade. But man, like, you can't possibly want to go to Disney World that bad to where you doing stuff like this. I don't even know what Disney World costs now to go to because they keep going up on the prices of it. And, Disney then got kind of weird, over the last 5 years. So I don't really mess with them like that no more. But what I do know is that the prices have went up. I don't know the percentage, but the prices have went up quite a bit. I could put it back in front of me now. Prices have went up quite a bit to where I'm just not interested. Then it got too weird, and they taxing heavily in their weirdness. It seemed like they trying to make up for the fact that they movies have been bombing. I mean, they did get a couple W's over the summer. Deadpool and Wolverine and Inside Out 2 did very well for them. But that's not enough to save them from all the rapid fire L's they was taking, releasing $200 million bombs over and over and over and over and over. So you going to Vegas and blowing everything that you got. You going to Miami and blowing everything that you got. Some of y'all went on spring break that shouldn't have went. And if you didn't go yourself, you know somebody that did. Some people in your Facebook circle definitely went to spring break in Miami and should not have had their ass there because they couldn't afford it. This is just insane. You know, see me, okay, here's how I look at stuff like that. If I go on a trip that I cannot afford, that I have to throw the whole thing on a credit card, I'm not going to be able to enjoy myself. Not to the fullest. I'm going to have some fun, but I'm not going to be able to enjoy myself to the fullest. You know why? Because I know that I'm spending money that I really don't have, that I'm going to be on the hook for when I go back. You know, you're going to go back to real life once you get off that plane coming back. You know, you can do all these different things while you gone to try to distract you from what you're doing. Distract you from the fact that you're digging a bigger hole for yourself, that you're putting yourself into even more debt. But you know, it's still in the back of your mind. You know full well what you're doing, and you can't enjoy yourself to the fullest as a result. Which way is this truck gonna go? Let me wait and let this car go. You're not gonna be able to enjoy yourself to the fullest. You probably have already done this, just not in as large a capacity as a vacation. You probably just went out for the evening. You went out for the evening with some friends. You were hanging out with them for the evening. You didn't have the cash to afford it, so you were throwing it on your credit card. And you had fun, but don't tell me that at no point during the evening did you think about the fact that you're running up your credit card more, you're accruing more debt, and all what? So that you could be able to hang out for the evening? Dang, that sun came out of nowhere. It should be better now, or it should get better, or not. I'll hold it with this hand. But yeah, you went out for the evening. You just went out for the evening. You went out, you went to the movies, you went bowling, you went for something to eat, you went to the casino, you did whatever. And this was just for the evening. You spent $50, $60, $75, something like that. And with each chip read, because we don't do the swipes no more, with each chip read, you're thinking about how much is this? How much is this going to add to the amount that I'm trying to pay down? So you were already thinking about that with just the evening out with your peeps. Imagine the compound effect that comes along with being on vacation doing that. All right, it's going to be immense. You're going to have some fun. You're going to get some pictures. You're going to pretend like everything's hunky-dory on the gram. But in your mind, you are not enjoying this to the fullest because you know you are spending way beyond your means. And you know that when you get back to real life, because you're not in real life right now, you're on vacation. When you get back to real life, you now have to deal with the fact that you ran up additional expenses on your card. You put yourself in even more debt so that you can have a vacation, so that you can brag that you went to Miami. You know, this is crazy, y'all. This is why I be saying the stuff that I do about spending. This is why I be trying to instill the lessons in y'all that I do about getting out of debt and being responsible with your money and saving. You know, get that $10,000, save up that emergency fund, get out of debt. If you stop making decisions like this, or if you're not making decisions like this and you continue not to make decisions like this, you're going to be a lot better off than the people who are doing this sort of goofy stuff. They are moving silly, and you don't want to be like them. These are the sort of people that you want to leave behind. It's only a matter of time before this stuff catches up to them. Think about what I said before. I was like 40,000 plus in debt. And when I was getting my tax refunds, I was getting like $3,500 to $4,000. And I was taking the whole thing and just throwing it on my debt because I wanted to get out from under it. And as I told y'all before, during that time period, I knew people who were getting $10,000 refunds and they were blowing the whole thing having fun. They were in just as much debt as I was, if not more, and they were taking the whole thing and just spending it and had nothing to show for it. Today, right now, those same people are in the exact same debt that they were in when I was trying so hard to pay mine down. I'm debt free now. I'm good. I'm in a great position right now. And they're still in the same spot that they were. They had plenty of time. They had the same opportunity that I had. I mean, hell, they had more resources. They had more than double. Some of them had triple the resources that I had. And they chose to do other things with it instead of doing what I was doing. And now, today, I'm so glad I made the decisions that I did. I'm so glad I chose not to go on vacation. I'm so glad I chose not to go to the mall. I'm so glad I chose not to, order stuff from Nike and Amazon and all these other places, just wasting my goddamn money instead of paying down the debt. Because now if I want any of that stuff, I can just buy it guilt-free. I'm not thinking about, oh, I owe somebody. I can just buy whatever the hell I want, and I don't owe anybody. So if it's you moving like this, I implore you, make the change now. Do not keep moving like this. It is not going to work out well for you. You should not be an adult making a conscious decision to go on vacation when you broke. Going on vacation when you broke is silly incarnate. So I'm going to leave it there, man. I appreciate y'all connecting with me. Still doing these 10,000 steps. I'm thinking about doing 20,000 coming up. I'll let y'all know if I do. Hit me with that thumbs up. Hit me with them comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll let y'all soon. Peace.